Hello, Javid.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Are you tired?
No.
So why is the camera off again? Javid, how many classes did you have today?
7.
7.
Yes.
Really? I mean, each class for 1 hour, 60 minutes, or shorter?
Shorter 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yes.
It is 30. It's okay. Not bad, right? Because it's like 1 hour. It is too long. It's 30 minutes. So how about the length of the break time? 10 or 15 minutes?
5.
Only 5 minutes.
Yes.
So what time did it start in the morning? 9 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock until?
Until how many? 12:35.
Okay, good. So after 12:35, you didn't have any class, right?
Uh, yes. Only
Okay,
extra classes. Yes.
good. So do you ever play computer games, Javid?
Yes.
What do you play? What game?
I don't know, card games.
Cartoons?
No, Hearthstone. This card game.
Hearthstone.
Yes.
Oh, I see. You don't play like the shooting games or Roblox or Minecraft or whatever?
I play, but when I have more time. More time.
Okay, good. Narmin, welcome. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you. What about you?
I'm okay. Narmin, just one question for you. Okay, are you expecting something from Sasmo? I mean, what result are you expecting? I mean, do you think that you can get gold or silver or?
I think I'll get the participation thing. That's it.
Why? Why do you think so?
I don't know. I don't really expect anything.
You're saying that you're just following the proverb, right? Less expectations, less disappointments.
Yeah.
No. But still, sometimes we should think that actually, yeah, but I'm not. I mean, I'm what I believe that if you are practicing these questions one more time, okay, not much, only one more time, just solve that. If you just solve the questions without difficulty, skip the questions, the idea does not come immediately after we practice. If you practice, I'm sure that at least you can get silver, because the policy of this
Hello.
Sasmo, it's not, hi Arad, it's not about you you get the highest score or not. It's about among your peers, right? Among your, let's say, peers, let's say the people who are at your age or at in the same level at school. What is your level there? Okay, if you're good, that means that if you're in the top 40, you will get something. Okay, the result is not so important. Maybe in the next stage, okay, sometimes they have prize money for that. It may be important because you should be at the top, plus you should actually have solved at least 70% of the questions. Okay, otherwise uh, it may not be fair. And that's why if you just practice Narmin, just 2 weeks left, right? Practice only 2 weeks, even maybe like 1 week, solve the questions one more time and understandingly. And I'm sure that I believe that you can get at least silver. Okay.
Okay.
And because uh, one thing is, Narmin, and a lot of students, even in Azerbaijan, okay, they have this not opportunity. For example, if you look for these questions on the internet, you cannot find this. Okay, and a lot of students, they are new to Sasmo. Okay, I know that there are a lot of smart students, but if you do not have experience in solving Sasmo questions, you may actually not get the expected results. But now you have this opportunity. We have been practicing. These are real Sasmo questions. And again, this year, it will be similar questions. The similar format, 25 questions, 1 hour and 30 minutes. The first 15 questions are multiple choice questions. And the last 10 questions are open-ended questions and blah, 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 blah. And I hope if you just try to solve at least 16 questions correctly, and you will get silver. And maybe you can solve more. Just you should be careful, all right? And you know that questions are tricky. And let's see.
Minimum how many?
Minimum?
Yes.
Minimum 0. What do you mean minimum?
No, you said minimum you should solve this much to get silver.
16.
60?
16.
Oh, how many questions there is?
25. Arad, why are you asking how many times we are practicing? In every paper we have 25 questions, right?
No, because Singa was 45 or 50.
No, Singa is different, Arad. Singa is different. Singa has nothing to do with Sasmo. Okay, Singa is actually it's a math curriculum. If you are grade 9, okay, until now, what have you learned? Okay, how much do you know about the past topics? But here, Sasmo, it is just mathematical contest. Here it is different. The content is different and the policy is different. Everything is different. Okay. Because Simok, I mean, what did it say? Singa, usually, I told you earlier, one more time, let me tell you, it's like IGCSE or A level questions, okay? But this one is in some countries, they are using Singapore syllabus, all right? And for those students who wants to know their level, okay, you can take this Singa. But this Sasmo, it's just a contest, all right? As you see here, the questions are different and the standard and everything. So they are very, very different things. Guys, let's continue. That much is that much introductions enough. So I heard that your contest is going to be on April 27. And also I heard that it will be paper based, right? You will go to the center and take the test there. Am I right? Narmin, did they tell you anything?
Yes, I think.
If it is paper based, I think it is much, much better. And you will see. Okay, that's good. That means that today is April 9. So we have like only, what is it, 17 days left. It means 2 weeks. And after that, you're going to have a long rest. Okay, these are the rules. Actually, Mr. Ara, sometimes when you have time, you can just have a look. And rules are the same usually. And please do not open the contest booklet until the proctor has given permission to start. Time is 1 hour 30 minutes. At time all blah 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 blah. Okay, these are just general rules. Anyway, guys, let's continue. Last time we just started this, but I am going to ask you 5 questions from S1 paper because they are a little bit challenging question, but we will see. Okay. So this one, I think we did this the last time. We stopped here. Okay. So let's do 5 questions, and after that we will continue our S3 because this one is, as you see, Sasmo 2016 S3. Okay. And the first 15 questions we have already done. And after we practice a few questions, now we will continue these questions. Okay. So the number below is made up of all the digits of the whole numbers from 1 to 2016. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're just writing next to each other and you just form a huge number, right? The question is find the number of sevens in this number. If they ask similar question at that time, maybe it will be until 2021. Okay, Javi, did you understand the question? You're just writing these numbers. The question is, how many times did you use digit 7? That's the question. If the question is clear, guys, try, okay? And also I will see the method. You have exactly 3 minutes, okay? If you can solve in 3 minutes, it's great. Otherwise, we will see. Time starts now. Javid, did you get anything? Narmin, how about you?
No, I'm still counting.
Mr. Helium?
No.
Eldar?
Yes.
Did you get anything? Are you counting?
He's still counting.
How are you counting? With a calculator or with your finger?
Calculator.
You're not allowed to use a calculator, Eldar.
Is the answer
Narmin,
1237?
what say again?
No, 1 minute I will change it.
Narmin, can you tell me how are you counting?
Is the answer 234?
In
No.
100, there are like 10 sevens, and then I'm finding until 2016.
Javid, how about you?
No.
Okay, guys, here, let me just tell you, okay, one idea. After that, can you continue? And maybe I'll give one more minute.
Anyway,
First, can we just count like this? First, can you count the sevens, the number of sevens which are used for ones digits? And after that, for tens
1,
digits. And after that, for 100
mm,
digits, right? So if used for ones digits, okay, for ones digits, let me just write here ones digits. And what is it? It is like, since we have the biggest number is 4-digit number, so I'm just going to write 4 digits here. The first one is 0007, right? Second one is 0017 and the 0027. As you see here, ones digits are 7. And if you just continue here, the last one is 2007. So here, Javid, can you tell me how many sevens are there? Or how many sevens did we use for to write the ones digits of these numbers? How many? Look, starting from 00, right? It is 001, 002 until 200. How many? It is 201 because I
201.
started with 0. 207s are used for only ones digits. Now the second one is, how about for tens digits? For tens digits, here we have tens digits, right? What is it? Tens digits is like, again, let me just write 4 zeros, 4 digits. Here, 00, it is 70. 0071. Dot, dot, and we continue until, what is it? 1979, right? And after that, we don't have any number whose tens digit is 7, right? For example, 80, 90, and after the 2000, what is it? We don't have. So again, how many do we have here? Again, if you just look at these numbers, what numbers are changing here? The first 0 and this 0 is changing, right? And 001, 002. And the last one is 199, 199. How many here we have? 200s. In similar way, how about the number of sevens used for 100 digits? So 100 digits is, what is it? It is 700. Let me also write one more digit here. 701. Continue. 1799, right? You see here 100 digits, 700, 700, 700. So again, here we have 000, 001 until 199. How many sevens did we use for 100 places? So again, here we have used 200s. And that's it, right? Because 1,000 is only 1,000, 2,000. We don't have to use 7 for that. So altogether, how many? Altogether, 601. Any questions?
Teacher, but
Yes, Arat.
no, I thought you were helping, not solving. I didn't listen.
Say again.
I thought you were gonna help because of this I didn't listen because I was continuing my solution.
Sorry. I was going to just give a hint, but after that, I decided let's just do this together, okay? Because I have already spent too much time on this. But Narmin, is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, most probably, if they ask similar question instead of 2016, they get right 2017, and especially the first one, you see here 201. It's not 200 because when we start with 0, right, you should be careful, and that's it. Yeah, let's move to the next question.
Teacher, can
Fine.
you want me to go back?
Yes, Arad.
Teacher, but there is one problem. In
Yeah, there are a
here,
lot of problems. Which one is it?
no, I mean in here, as you're like, here is 0, here is 1, and then there is 7. It means you are counting like 77 twice.
Arad, I'm counting the sevens which are in tens digits only.
I know, but there is 77 as well.
But the 77, we just count in the first one, in the first row, in ones digits.
And you counted it again.
Arad, I'm saying that first I have just grouped the numbers in like this. Okay, first look at all the numbers ones digits. All right, and what numbers have sevens in their ones digits? I'm just actually singling out these numbers, and after that we just count in the first row. So the first one is the 7, right? The second one is 17, and that's 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, also counted there in the first one.
Yes, but you again counted it in the second one.
In the second one, I am counting the sevens in tens digits. I mean tens places.
Yes, teacher, and 77 has both the first one and the 10th one.
Let me just write it out. Here, for example, here we have 0077. So now I just actually counted this one here. In the second one, I have again 0077. Now here I counted this 7. They are different,
Yes,
right?
you are counting one number twice.
Which number I'm counting twice? Show me which number.
77.
All right, I'm showing that in the first row, actually I counted the 7 in the ones digits. In the second one, tens digits. How
Yes,
come
teacher,
I'm counting twice?
they are the same numbers.
They are the same numbers, you are right, but their positions are different. One
Teacher,
is in the
but you
tens
count.
place, another one is in tens place.
Teacher, but that doesn't matter. You're counting the same number twice.
Oh, Arad, I think you get confused, okay? After a few minutes, come back and think. Okay, maybe sometimes if we cannot see, we cannot see. It's a normal. And I think you get confused with something else. I'm not counting twice.
Teacher.
Okay, well, what I tell you like this, for example, I'm saying that I'm just writing all of these numbers like this. Here we have 0, 0, 0, 7. All right. And after that, here we have 0, 0, 1, 7. And I will continue. Here we have 0, 0, for example, 77. And here we have, okay. First, I'm just counting the sevens in the last column. All right. And after that, I'm counting the sevens in the second column, which are tens places. And after that, in the third column. And the fourth column, we don't have any, right? And how come I'm counting twice? Actually, here this 7 in the ones place, in the second one, this one is in tens place. I'm not counting this 7 here.
You said you are not counting these 7, but we are not caring about that. We're caring about the number itself. Like, let me give you an example. Like, how many
Okay, Arad,
ones?
look, let's stop here. Arad, look, I think you get confused. Okay, let's give a
No,
break.
really, 1 second. How
Yes,
many ones are there between 0 and 15 with this way? If we
between
go with
0
this
and,
one. What?
what did it say? Say again.
How many ones are there till 15?
15.
Yes.
How many? Okay, first, look,
With
here we
this
have
way.
0, 1, right? And here we have 11. So ones digit, we have 1 and 2. And after tens digit, here we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And here, how many do I have? 6. So altogether, plus 2, we have 8 ones. Okay.
But it is wrong.
Why is it
Because
wrong?
see here, 1, 10, 11. I mean, 1, there are 7 if you
What is your
count.
answer? What is your answer?
7.
Okay. Let me tell you, you are wrong. The first one is I use 1 here. And next
Yes.
one is I use in 10. And after that, 11. And after the 12. After the 13. After the 14. After 15. Here we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is it
Teacher, but
7?
it is asking how many
Yes,
how
it is
many are
asking
there?
how many ones are there here. How many ones do we have here?
I thought it said how many numbers have 1.
Oh my gosh. I told you, Aras. I told you. You got confused. That's why. Anyway, Aras, it's no problem. Sometimes it happens to us. Okay. And when this happens, okay, drink some cold water and I'll close your eyes for a few seconds and open and continue. All right. Next question. Find the sum of the digits of the product. Here, 111. What does it mean? It means that we have a 2016 digit number where all digits are ones. And we are multiplying this by 2016 by 2016, right? So if you multiply this, we will have a huge number. So after that, we need to find the sum of the digits of this number. I mean, the number in the result, what is it? The resulting number. Javi, did you understand the question? If so, guys, let's do it. Okay, you
I
have,
found the answer.
what is it? Tell me.
No, actually I didn't. I didn't.
Okay, 3 minutes.
Is the answer 8?
8?
Yes.
No. The answer is greater than 10,000.
How much?
10,000. I think you didn't understand the question. All right. Find the sum of the digits of the product. Narmin, did you understand the question?
Yes.
Are you multiplying?
Yes.
Good.
Is it 18,144?
Yes. All right, let's wait one more minute. After that, we will analyze it together. All right, when you are doing Sasmo questions, okay, on April 27, when you have the answer, wait for a minute, okay? Because I'm sure that again you are going to change your mind after 1 minute, okay? Don't circle any answer. And after 1 minute, if you don't change your mind, then write your answer, okay?
Okay.
Good boy.
Teacher, why the exam is not online? We need to go there.
Narmin, usually it is paper based, but now depending on the situation in the countries, okay, if the government does not allow, at that time it will be online.
I
Maybe I
hope,
think they got permission from the government. That's why they are organizing like this.
teacher, but now in Azerbaijan, the third wave have came. 3,000 people per day.
Arad, actually, not only in Azerbaijan, in every part of the world, it is increasing and it is getting worse, right? But
No, teacher, like in USA, I don't know, I check all of the time. Like all of them, it was the wave. Now the wave is finishing because of the vaccines. But now Azerbaijan is getting the third wave. And not getting, it is
it's
in.
not because of vaccine. After actually the real pandemic starts after vaccine, I think, because after that, right, that really our body starts fighting against this disease. I don't know actually about these questions, guys. Really, I don't know. Okay, I have no idea. I just heard from students, and they told me that it's going to be in the center and on the 27th of April, and how they organize and the format, anything. I'm not involved in that. Okay, my job is just to teach until they tell me. Okay, and now we have a contract until Sasmo, and after that we will see. Okay, about the stuff directly you can ask Mr. Adalat. Okay, because really I have no information about the contest details. Anyway, Javid, do you have any answer?
No.
Armin, how about you?
I got 40, more than 40 million.
Okay, guys, here we have to multiply, right? It's 111. So here, keep in mind that here we have 2016 digits. So we have to multiply this by 2016. And we just draw a line, right? At first multiply by 6. If I multiply by 6, since we have 2016 digits, and also here we have 6, 2016, 6, right? 6, 6, 6, 6. And after that, we multiply by 1. 1 times 1, 1, 1. So also here we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. How many? 2016. 1, 1, 1. And after we multiply by 0, so here we have 0, 0, 0, 0, dot, dot. Here we have 0, 0. And after the by 2, here we have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, dot, dot. And here we have 2. And that's it. Now, if you just add this, right, here, let me just write in red. Here we have 6, and here we have 7, and here we have 7. Now, as you see here, this part, it's the same, right? Until here, it's the same. 6102, that is 9. 6102, it is 9. Until here. Also, here we have 9 and 9 and the 9. Okay, so now 102, that is 3. 02, it is 2, and here we have 2. Again, here, how many nines do we have here? Until here, right, we have 2016, and the minus 3, actually, this until here, right? Until here. Until here, just remove this one, right? So here we have 2013 nines. So the sum of the digits then, that's equal to 2 plus 2 plus 3, the first 3 digits. And after that, we have 2013 nines. And after that, here we have 7 plus 7 plus 6. That is 7 plus 7 plus 6. That's it. And here we have 6, 4, 7, 21. 21 plus 6, that's equal to 27. And if you multiply 2000, what is it? 13 by 9, it is 18,000, right? Here we have, anyway, 9 times 3, 7, 9 times 27, 9 times 1, it is 9, with 2 is equal to 11, right? And here we have 9 times 2, it is 18. So 18,117, which is equal to 18,017 plus 27, it is 44, right? 144. So the sum of the digits of this multiplication is, or of this product is 18,144. Okay, Javid, is it okay?
Yes.
All right, guys, we are moving to the next question. Javid, can you read the question?
In how many different ways can the letter of the word Sasmo be arranged so that these two S's are next to each other?
Okay. That's easy question, guys. You have 2 minutes for this.
Is the answer 24?
Arad, why don't you write the answer to the chat box, and let's also other thing first. Okay, Javid, any answer?
Not yet.
Again, I think it's quite easy question, but maybe a little bit tricky question, right? It says that in how many different ways can the letters of the word Sasmo be arranged so that two S's are next to each other? Which means that I can relabel this. Let's say our S is SS. At the time we have these letters, right? Here we have S and A and M and O. Simply the question is, using these 4 letters, right? How many words we can make? That means that what is the number of arrangements of these letters, right? So that means as soon as we have 4 letters, this S means double S. So we are going to form 4-letter words. For the first one, we have how many choices? I can write S or A or M or O, right? So we have 4 choices. For the second one, we have 3 choices because repetition is not allowed. Here M, here we have 2 choices and 1. So how many? Here we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. The simple counting principle. That's equal to 24. So how many? It is 24. Okay, next question. We did this before, I think, right? So we're going to skip this. Did we do this, Javid? Do you remember?
Yes, I don't remember the answer.
Right? Find the last digit of this sum. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to skip this.
Teacher, can you say what was the solution? Because I forgot about it.
The solution, again, number 1, because this one is the last digit, right? So that means that here 13 or 3, the last digit will be the same. And that's why first, in the first step, we have to find the last digit of this sum. It is 1 to the power of 2016 and 2 to the power of 2016 and dot dot. Here we have 9 to the power of 2016 And let me also add here, actually, it doesn't make any contribution to this, and also 10. Okay. And after we find the last digit of this number, and we know that we are just grouping, right? How many such groups do we have here? We have 210 and 210 or 201, right? Plus, again, here we have until 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, because first, suppose that we know that actually the last digit of this number, let's say I can just write it as last digit means if you divide it by a, okay, the remainder, the quotient is a, the remainder is, let's say it is r. So that means that the last digit is r, right? So after that, if I just write these numbers like this, right here we have again 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 2, until here we have 2000. Let's say here we have 10. Okay, this 11. I'll do this separately. So how many groups do we have here? Starting from zeros, right, until 201, right? So that means that if I just group them in this way, right? So such groups, how many do we have here? 201. So the next stage is actually I just need to multiply this 201 by r, right? So that means that again it was 201, which is equal to 200 plus 1 times r. That's equal to, because it's 200, it's divisible by 10. I can write it as 10 times some number. I'm not interested. So here the remainder will be r. So that means that until this, right, it's just remainder is the same. The third step, we have some more numbers, right? What is it? It is 2011, 2011, 2016, right? And plus until 2016 to the power of 16. So now after that, I need to find the last digit of this number. That means that if you divide this by 10, right, what will be the remainder? Let's say the remainder here is, it is R1, okay? So then what is the remainder then? The remainder will be R plus R1. Okay. So here now, how do you find this? The only way is I need to find the remainder of these numbers when we divide by 10, one by one. So that means that, for example, here, some numbers are easy, some numbers are not. For example, here we have 1 to the power of 2016, right? And here we have 2 to the power of 2016, and 3 to the power of 2016, until 9 to the power of 2016. And what is actually, what is it, the last digit of these numbers? That means that when you divide by 10, what is the remainder? And we have to find one by one, and after that we have to add them together. Then we can get that R. Now, if you ask me, can we find this? Of course, we can find this. But first, I really want you to try yourself again a piece of paper. Maybe it takes like 8-10 minutes, but that is the only way to solve this question.
Should you do now?
Not now, Arad, because we have only 10 minutes left. If we start doing now, and we will not have enough time. Okay. So try this, Arad, at home. Okay. And Javed, Narmin, Eldar, next time let's compare the answers. Let's see. If we have different answers, then we can discuss. Why am I doing so? If you ask me, as I told you, questions from 15 to 25, right? For each correct answer, you get 4 points. That means that usually questions, not 15, actually 16, 16 to 20, they are easier questions comparing to the questions 21 to 25. Okay, that means at first we have to practice the questions from 1 to 20 or 21. Okay, let's just practice this question. We get familiar with more number of questions. Then after that, maybe the last week, if you have questions, I mean, we can do this, because now if you try to solve this, it takes at least 10 minutes. Okay, so I don't want to use the time for this. Try at home. If you don't get anything, if you still didn't understand, then I will show you next time. But the idea is that simple. Okay, just you need to find just one example. For example, here 1 we have no problem. 5 also we have no problem, because the last digit is 5. And also with 6 also we have no problem. The last digit is 6, right? The problem is here we have 2, and 3 and also 4 is not a big problem, right? And also with 9 it's not a big problem because 9 squared also is 81. The last digit is 1 because the power is 1. So especially what you have to do here is 2, 3, and 7 and 8. And for example, 2, if you divide it by 10, what is the last digit? How do you find this? Here we have 2 to the power of 2016, right? So I can just write it as, what is it? 2 to the power of 5 because it's 2. 16, 31. Okay. So if you divide this by 5, here we have
Yeah, there is
403,
easier
right?
way as well.
Huh?
There is easier way as well.
What is it?
1 second. We can write 2 to the power of 2016. I will not write. We can write 2 to the power of 2016 as 4 to the power of 1008. And because 4 to the power of a even number, the last digit would be 6. So the last digit in here would be 6.
Okay, good. Yeah, in similar way, also 3 is easier, right? Because 3 to the power of 4 is 81, right? You should just write it as, because 2016 it is divisible by 4, so the last digit is 1. And the 4 in similar way you can find this. Also 5, the last digit is always 5. 6, the last digit is always 6. And 7, 7 squared, and not 7, maybe 4. Also for 7 maybe it may take a little bit of time, but others it is easy. Just after the remainders, add
7 we
them up
could,
together and get it. Okay, Ara, let's continue. Let's be your homework. Try it at home nicely. And really, sometimes if you solve the question from 0 to 100%, okay, yeah, so you can get some kind of sweet feeling that, I got it. Okay, that means that it's now you know actually about this. And every time by listening and watching, it may, I mean, our eyes may deceive us. I'm just moving to the next question. And 24, that's also, you can do this at home. But actually, I want you to try this question, okay? That's also interesting question, easy question, but I mean, if you can see the point, otherwise it's not easy question. Now, I mean, can you read the question? Let's do this. And with this, I'm going to finish the class for today.
The distance between Tom's house and Ben's house is 36 kilometers. At 11 a.m., Tom and Ben started traveling towards each other. Tom jogged at a speed of 0.5 uh, meters per second for 4 minutes. After every 10 minutes of running, 2 meters per 5 meters per second. Ben took 3 minutes rest after every 15 minutes of cycling at 5 meters per second. What did they meet each other? What time did they meet each other?
As I said, this one is question 25. Okay, maybe that's the hardest question in this test. I don't know, but that's a bit challenging question. Guys, think. Okay, first give a try. If you have any answer before time is up, leave your answer to the chat box and let's see. Okay, 4 minutes.
Teacher, can you give 2 more minutes?
Okay.
Teacher, can you explain? Teacher,
Yes, Arad.
can you explain?
I don't know how to solve it. Okay, it shouldn't be a difficult question. What we have, just a second, let me more space here. The distance between Tom's house and Ben's house is 36 kilometers.
Teacher, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Yes.
And not 1 minute, but 20 seconds. Is the answer around 1 and 30 a.m.? Not
What
a.m.
time did they meet each other? After how many minutes?
151.
151. No.
Can you say what is the answer? Maybe I can find the solution.
Okay, Ara, let's just discuss together and finish it because we don't have time here. Okay, let me just explain after the will finish, okay? So here in the question it says that, okay, the distance is 36 kilometers. At 11 a.m., Tom and Ben started traveling towards each other. Okay, no problem with this. And actually here, after that, I think that's the important part. Tom jogged at the speed of 0.5 meter per second for 4 minutes after every 10 minutes of running at 5 meters per second. That means that when he left his house, first he started his traveling by running, right? He run and after the jog and run and jog and run and jog. And in this way, it says his running speed is 5 meters per second. Let me just express this as meter per minute. Okay, if you multiply numerator and denominator by 60, then it will become 300 meters per 1 minute because everything is minute. That's why we have to change this into meter per minute. And how about 0.5 multiplied by 60? So that's equal to 30 meters per minute. Okay, so now by running and by jogging, okay, by running, let's say for example, if you just divide this into 4 intervals, it is run, jog, run, jog, run, jog. How many minutes did he run? 10 plus 10 is 40, right? It is 40 times. And what is the speed of running? That is 300. That is 300, right? And each time, actually, he ran for 10. And 4 times, it is also we should multiply by 10, right? Because he ran for 10 minutes, which is equal to 12,000 meters. Okay, and how about over this interval? Again, it is 4 intervals. In each interval, it is 4, and his jogging speed is 30 meters per minute, which is equal to 120. So that's equal to 480 meters. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Okay, otherwise we will get again wrong answer. So altogether, during this time, how many meters did he cover here? It is 12,480 minutes. In how many minutes? That is 40 plus 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4. It is 40. Tom jogged at the speed of zip, okay, per minute, 4 minutes and 10, 4, 10, right? It is 40, 56. Now, how about if it is 5? 5, 70. Okay, every 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes. So it is per second for 4 minutes after every 10 minutes of running at 5 meters per second. Okay. All right, that is 40, 56. All right, if it is 5, 50, 70. Okay, let me just make it 5. If it is 5 at the time, 4 minutes. Anyway, and how about Ben? Ben, in the same way, he just started actually 3 minutes rest after every 15 minutes of cycling, right? So let's say this first cycle, 15 minutes and rest, cycle, rest, cycle, rest, and cycle, rest. Let's say this one is cycling, rest, and cycling and rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and one more, cycling and rest. For cycling, it is 15 minutes, right? It is 15 minutes, and rest it is 3. 15 and 3, it is 15 and 3, 15 and 3. So altogether it is 18. That's equal to how many? 72 minutes. And here, just a second. Tom jogged at a speed of 0.5 meter per second for 4 minutes after every 10 minutes of running at 5 meter per second. Okay, in this way now, okay, now they just approach this, we will see that how much distance is left. And now Tom is still running or jogging. We have to determine this first. And also Ben, it is cycling or having rest. And after that, the remaining distance, okay, from here we can get this. Guys, now I have to finish. Now other group is really waiting. Okay, I'm already late. Let's say it's a homework next time in a more organized way. We will discuss this question, okay? And if you can solve, and also you can try at home. The idea is, okay, we need have to find, okay, how many times should he should run and jog and run and jog before they meet each other. And in this way, we can determine. If you have any answer, you can just take a picture and share with me with WhatsApp, okay? All right, thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. I had to say another class. I will see you next Tuesday, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.